I came back and they said, no, don't need surgery. And as I said, that's when I kissed the head honcho. He's about 45 with a beard. It was a traumatic time. But, you know, it's things like that that make you stronger. You know, Eva had a very bad accident, and that's made us and Eva stronger. You know, when people had to go at me on GFY about posting her pictures, you know, when she was on life support. But I'm exceedingly proud of her that she's fought her way back. It's not about when she was down, it's about where she is now. You know, and I was pretty low at one time, and now I'm back, and I've actually done a real shoot again. That's me getting my radiation treatment. This is what Michael Douglas and I both went through. And I actually vomited up inside that a few times, and it's a very scary feeling. Very scary. Because you're going to vomit and you're scared you're going to suffocate. As I pointed out, it wasn't that long ago he was begging for money here. It was 2 years ago, Damien, 2.5 years actually. I wasn't begging, I was offering any deal that anybody would take. And that was because my wife was in hospital, what's the word, in a coma, and she was unable to sign over what is it, power of attorney on the bank account to me. I had VAT service to pay, I had staff to pay, I had rent to pay, and I offered anybody who wanted content at any price to make me a deal, to give me a deal. And that was me begging for money. Yeah, I was begging for money, I was in shit. Damien seems to think that all guys with cameras are pervs. He posted on Twitter that I was a paedophile. Absolutely moronic. That I hang out outside school, that I chase 12-year-olds, 9-year-olds, I can't bloody remember. The guy's clueless, he hasn't got a clue what I like. I definitely got a more healthy approach towards sex than he has. The girl next door, somebody, I think probably 15, 16, the girl sunbathing next door topless. Damien, seriously, get a life. You know, I can walk down the swimming pool. There's dozens of them down there sunbathing topless. Why bother? It's a 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, 28, 30-year-old woman sunbathing topless. Get a life. There's a nudist beach not that far. I can go sit on there. Who cares? It's a nudist beach. Get a life. You know, I think that says his attitude towards this says more about his sexual views than mine. His sexual interests than mine. I don't find it unusual that a 15, 16-year-old girl sunbathes topless. Hell, that's the bloody mayor. He don't give a shit. Yeah.
The mayor?
Yeah, he's the local mayor. It's get a life, Damien.
Want to
find 15-year-old girls sexually arousing. They're attractive, they're pretty, they're bloody goddamn teasing. They've just found out what they can do to men. They are predatory, especially here. Especially here, they flirt outrageously. They're aware of their sexuality and the power of it. Hello? It's like a 15-year-old boy suddenly becomes aware he's building muscles. You know. And here they are very open sexually. And the girls will tease. Get a life. You know. You have to be strong to resist them. I'm strong. Maybe he's not. Sex has always been important to me. You know, it's always been a major part of my life. Except the last 3 years. 2 years. Well, I'm saying 2 years. You know, the last 2 years, my wife has been through a major accident. I've been through a major cancer. So, you know, but I still think a lot about it. I just don't. You know, mentally I'm still 100%. Physically, you know, thank God for the little blue pills. My wife was having sex with me to keep her job, that's why, otherwise I'd have sacked her. Sometimes they would stay overnight and Eva would introduce them into threesomes. She didn't squirt, she peed on my face, she pissed on my face. She just, I was going, you know, we were doing 69 and I was obviously so good at it. And she actually said, stop, 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 and I didn't stop. And then the next thing is I get a face full of urine.
You've never had any gay experiences, have you?
Oh yeah, here's a story. Oh, should I tell you this?
You should.
I should. I was at a swingers party, late 70s, and we were in the orgy situation where people were just mingling, and I had a girl sitting on my face, I had a girl going down on me, two girls, wasn't particularly good. And then I had another girl go down on me, absolutely fucking marvellous. Whoa. And you what to do. The girl on top of my face, climax, got off. I looked up, fucking guys giving me a blowjob. It didn't gross me out, but it was like, I didn't want him to finish, I didn't want to, yeah. I didn't want to finish because there was more fucking to be done. But the thing is that it was like, I was shocked by it, but afterwards it was like really confusing because I couldn't kind of get into my head, but I was enjoying what he was doing. For fuck's sake, she knows what to do. All she fucking does, it's a bloke. You know, does that make me gay? Oh, fucking forget about it, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right on this
5,
one screen.
6. She was before. 7, 8.
Wait, you're talking about girls
9,
you've had sex with on this one screen.
10, 11. Shit, but that's your fucking gun.
Alright.
Oh, 12! That one, that one, those two after that shoot. That one. Oh, fuck, I never.
Well, I guess the question becomes, if you had to guess, how many girls have you had sex with in your life?
500. I have no bloody clue why. To be honest, I make them laugh. And not my good looks, and it's definitely not my money.
Yeah.
hope it shows him that it can be done a different way. I've more or less said that in the letter.
Oh, you wrote him a letter too?
Yeah. Hi Fabian, here is the content and paperwork. With so much porn produced today, the only way to make one scene different from the next, besides changing the location and scenario, which everybody does, is to make the girl real to the viewer. Will be a few more years before I'm fit enough to do this job full time. By then the industry will have continued to change and I will be sitting on the sidelines and watching. Will you be coming to the show in Prague? Would like to buy you a beer for giving me the chance to see how far my recovery has gone. We could be mates, we could be colleagues in the same industry, we can be pleasant to each other. On the boards we'll always fight, but that's the same with a lot of people. Damien, last time I saw him, bought me a beer. Thanks, Damien. Thank you, Fabian, for giving me the chance. I felt good about achieving what I achieved. I'm very happy that I've taken the next step. I'm not happy that I couldn't come back and shoot next week full time, but I got very close to death.
All right. Nothing you can change now.
It's done. Done deal.
Done deal.
Right. I'd like something to do. I'd rather have it, not for the money, I'd like to have something to do, because I do feel that, you know, I've now got Raja, so I've got a bit more to do, but I do feel sort of unfulfilled. Yeah, that's what I miss. I miss that fulfillment feeling. I'm not contributing anything really. That's the problem with retirement, is I'm not contributing. I'm doing things, but watch TV, I read a book, I troll on GFY, I'm just as bad as some of those trolls. Tomorrow we get a dog. Little puppy, a boxer. Little boxer. When I was about the same age as our daughter, we had a boxer. When I was 9, so they can grow up together. So I can train the dog to bite her if she's being a problem.
So you did not name him Fabian?
No!
Boxer.
He likes other dogs.
Vyhráli.
Look, that's how you go. Like that. Walking. Come and have a look at the river. You coming? Don't sit down. Come on. Do you want to be carried? Come on. Oh. A couple of weeks' time, you'll be pulling me. You are getting 98, this beautiful young Czech girl walked into my life, and instead of retiring in 2000 and going and sitting on a beach in Thailand, she dragged me to the Czech Republic. She was Czech. Oh, she is Czech. I've never looked back. Never been so happy. I love her more today than I did when I married her. It is a great marriage. Got a great little daughter, and they're both the sunshines of my life.